Congratulations, Damon. This is your big reveal for your new MGHS Plus EV. Let's have a look and see what we've got. What I'll do is I'll take you through all the aspects of the car prior to you collecting it. In Clipper Blue, and that's what you've asked for. What a stunning looking car. What we have got, as you know, it's a PHEV, so it's half and half. It's got everything that you requested. One of the pieces you asked for was tow bar, so it's detachable. And in the boot of the car, what we do have is we open this up. Another one of the requests we're looking for as an accessory is a little flip mat here that goes down. That's attached to the car via Velcro, and then underneath here you'll find your plug, also a couple of shackles, and a little plug that goes into the hole if you take the tow bar out. Inside here you'll also see the battery that helps run the rest of the car. The main battery to drive the car is underneath this base here and underneath the floor. On the left over there's a tow hook if you need it, and then of course there's an inflation kit there. Only if you happen to be out of range of somebody, you can pump the tyre up, it'll inflate it, and it'll keep it inflated until you get to a location that you can replace the tyre. Now remember, this car comes with a 7-year warranty and 7-year roadside assist. A couple of things to note: on the left hand side of the car is where your petrol was put, and on the right hand side of the car is where you'll find the plug to charge it. Right, now getting back to that warranty scenario, what it will do come with is it'll come with 2 keys, and as long as you've got the key on you, you can access the car by pushing this button. As I pull that in, the mirrors fold in. As I push that again, the mirrors fold out. Alright, you might note there's a camera underneath there. That's part of the 360-degree camera settings that the car does have. First things first, driver's side, you'll see it's got electric seats on the right hand side on the driver's door. You'll also see you'll be able to bring the mirrors in, left and right controls, and then all the windows and the locking system. Alright, this is an indicator here that something's approaching you on your left or your right. Obviously on our right here. A little bit of storage just down in here. Your start stops on your right, and then just for dipping your lights just down there. Now I'll come back to the steering wheel in a second and get inside the car. You did request rubber mats. Those are actually currently on back order. If you can't see, there's actually a interior light system. It's in blue. It comes up occasionally. You'll see that, especially at night. Now it's very well appointed, this car. You've got a little bit of room inside here. You've got down the bottom here some charging ports, USB charging ports if you need those. By the way, you're going to receive a gift from us at Tristram European. Inside this box you'll find a number of accessories that you'll love to have in this car. By the way, the rear seats will recline back, right, and by pulling this lever here you can bring them forward. There's a nice little space inside here for the passengers in the back, very well appointed, and of course for your drinks and maybe your sunglasses. Alright, so that's the back of the car. We've gone into the boot. As I say, we'll go right round. We'll have a look at the passenger side. Again, blue lights showing there as soon as I open the door. Blue light is showing through here. It's like the car's breathing. Now, again, electric seats on the passenger side. Very, very comfortable seats. Inside the glove box, you'll find where the manual is, and your service manual for your service plan. We'll leave that inside there. Okay, so there is a sunroof, and that's a screen that can come back and forth. I'll show you that in a second. You also wanted monsoons. We've got nicely appointed monsoons on the car as well. And again, from the front, it's a stunning look. All right, let's go back into the car now, and we'll start looking around and seeing what we've got. So 2 keys, proximity, just a reminder. soon as you've got that set up, you're good to go. Start the car on the right hand side. In this case, I'm going to start her up. Sound system's up, so I can turn the volume down from the steering wheel. On the right hand side, as we see the setup, the car is going into place. System's ready. The car is ready to go. See, it's bulging a big ready sign over here on the left hand side. As soon as you see that, the car can engage it into a gear and off you go. Now, just down on the left hand side is how much fuel you've got. It's full and you've got a range of about 401 kilometers, and then on the right hand side up to 63 kilometers, 100% full. So you'll be using that, and the way we operate that is a number of ways. I can push EV and be total EV mode, and that'll come up in the dash, and I'll drive until it runs out of battery, and it'll automatically go into petrol. Myself, I like to drive it around town in electric, and then when I go onto the open road, I like to use the regeneration program to actually charge the car up while I'm driving, and that's a distance between, say, North Shore and West Auckland dealership, and I'll just pick up a few more extra bars, and then that keeps me going. First things first, you'll see down the very bottom there, shows me my total range of around 464. It's 27 degrees outside. It's in park and it's 11:20. Right hand side, again, big number there to give you a bit of an idea at a glance how much power you've got left. And then on the left hand side, what kilometers in which you're traveling in. Now, again, wipers on the right hand side, lights on the left. You'll find your functionality for your cruise control down here too, and that's basically set and reset, and you scroll that back and forth for speed up or down. Distance control, once you get your car set up and you want it, you're in cruise control and you want to change the operation of the car in front of you, you can by the left hand side. So let's have a look inside here on our right hand side. While I scroll through here, you'll see the dashboard moving, and there'll be information coming up like hybrid info and cruise settings. And again, as I toggle left or right, or I toggle up and down, I'm changing the information that I want to see as a driver. So that's going to be entirely up to you. You might want to stick it into hybrid info for now, so you can actually see the car in motion and see some charging going on. It's very entertaining, but again, it all means a lot, especially if you're out driving around, and it certainly shows your efficiency as a driver. Right, source mode, I can change the source here, say from AM to FM, or even right into Bluetooth if I want to. Navigation mode, just by tapping navigation, it'll load up inside there. Now it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you might want to, well, in fact, I'll show you how to load that up. Listen, it's getting pretty hot in here, so I'm just going to play around with the controls and move the air around in here so I can talk to you a little while longer. I might just pull that fan down a little bit. I can operate all of that from here also, and I can change that around. If I sync it, I sync it, and that means both left and right will be on the same temperature, just as I've just plugged it in there or not. Heated seats, it's either on or it's not. So basically, you know, in winter time when that comes along, that'll come in handy. As we scroll down through here, this is your more manual controls as opposed to your touchscreen. Touchscreen's one thing. Getting back to this navigation, it's, you know, just starting to locate a bit of information of where I am. Now, if you put yourself into Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you'll need to plug it into one of these ports here, and then all of that information of your favorite apps will come up on the dash. Right, whilst we're in here, let's get out of here. Every time I want to make a change, I go into home, and then I can scroll through and have a look around at what I've got. So Apple CarPlay here. Now I'll show you something. This is the 360-degree camera. Whilst I'm sitting in the car and it's operating, the car is actually visually looking around for things that I might bump into. So for instance, this is the camera out of the front of the car. As I turn the wheel, it's starting to look for my next track and then help me avoid anything that might be of danger to me. Now, interestingly enough, the sensors are great, because what ends up happening is when you happen to be sitting at the lights, it'll detect cars moving, even cars coming in your direction, and that camera will pop up there. It's a bit of a surprise at the start, but it will pop up and say, okay, look out for this character. And again, if I stick it into reverse mode, or I want to look at the back of the car, I can do that from here. So there's a nice big Holden behind me, and then to the front, I can have a look at my wheels, say for instance on the left hand side at the front, prior to me parking the car. So these things are kind of nice to have. 2D or 3D. So 2D is basically taking an aerial view of me, having a look around to see where I might go next. Let's leave it in 3D for now. And again, when I put the car into reverse mode, because the car's on, I'll stick it into reverse. Now I've got my reversing camera, and I've got lots of or movement or options there. And again, by moving the steering wheel, I'm seeing everything that's going on. Now, to park the car, all I'm really going to do is push P, puts it into park, the park brake comes on, the car is sitting here going, okay, I can see a few things. Other than that, it's actually fully well locked up. Again, I can access my 3D camera down here. I can open the boot from here. I can put my car into EV and drive an EV as much as I like just down here. Alright, last few things is the screen itself. I can move that screen back if I want to. You might want to do that. And then of course your roof itself, I've got many movements inside that, but to get it down and keep it closed, this is about to go on a transporter over to the North Shore, where we will catch up and I will show you again through the car. Listen, it's been a pleasure working with you so far. I hope there's something in it for us in the future with the Southern Cross. If you've got any questions about the car, other than the mats when they arrive, I'll be in contact with you to come and collect those. Please do so. And I look forward to catching up with you sometime soon over the next day or so. Thanks very much, and see you soon.